Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Chicago Bull. Getting in his pregame mindset, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, guys are on the court stretching, staring down their opponent. Nothing better than mentally and psychologically getting ready for battle.
The work has been done. They're ready to go, and so are we. And the two counted at the rim for DeAndre Jordan. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard, his first effort, off the mark. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one, counted. Second of 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. To Irving. From long range, you know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Durant. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
It's PG for 2. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Irving. He made his first effort, but not that time. Leonard. And stuffs it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Patrick Beverly.
Oh, get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Irving. No good. That's great defense. George. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it, within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Well defended. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Nets have it. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Clippers have got it. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Gets to the basket and scores.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
Paul George. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
To George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Durant. He has scored 11 points. He's knocked down 3 threes. What a start.
He's on pace for 44 points in this ballgame. You probably want to limit his touches and actually start contesting some shots.
Time to shuffle things up. Leonard. He'll get it down low to Harrell. 3-second count. Nets have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Paul George. Nets have it. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Beverly. Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. To George. And look out. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
The assist from number 12,
Kawhi Leonard. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending. Another one, Jay. 5 threes in this first quarter.
And if my memory serves me correctly, I think the record for threes made in a game is 13. At this pace, they'll probably shatter that.
And that's Steph's record. First quarter is complete. The Clippers have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Leonard, not easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Irving. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Irving. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Paul George. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
They call a 3-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His guy's down big. That'll get out of bounds off of Irving. To Beverly. For 3, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Irving brings the ball up court to Durant. Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leonard to George. Perfect feed to set up the basket. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Irving. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Deep 2 there. Won't go. The follow won't go either. To Leonard. Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Durant, tough matchup against George. Fires the three. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. To Paul George. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Durant. Oh, good offense, beating good defense.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Irving. Man, that was a tough shot.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Knocked loose. Clippers have got it. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Durant. He engulfed him that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut it. Cut it.
Leonard. Textbook defense.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Irving. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Leonard. Rebound taken in by the Nets. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a bundle. Fires the three. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Leonard. DeAndre Jordan, huge block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Leonard, it's good, and the foul, and he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Most definitely contact on that forearm during the follow-through. You have to give the offensive player a lot of credit. The concentration you need to make a shot after getting fouled, that's big time.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow-through.
Has a look. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Paul George. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Leonard.
Defensive foul to number 7, Kevin Durant.
Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3.
Into the game for Brooklyn, number 12, Joe Harris.
Up 5 seconds.
Second violation for the Nets.
Leonard. Not that time. He missed it. To Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Even to Zubats, snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Substitution being made in this one.
Los Angeles Clippers, number
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Kevin Durant swats it. And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. George. Rebound comes to Kyrie. George knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Kevin Durant has it. Here's a chance from long range. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George. It's Irving with the rebound. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Third quarter comes to an end. It's been all Clippers so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game, shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend. And too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Kyrie Irving, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Irving. And Green able to pull down the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Cleaning the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Dinwiddie against Paul George. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Stepping in for the Nets, number 31.
Joe Harris with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
4-3. It's good. Something tells me they'll give him that shot again.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Williams across the timeline. His guys hold a commanding lead. A pass stolen by the Nets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
He'll get it down low to Harrell. Flushes it home. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
To Williams. For three, and Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for three.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Has a chance. Lou Williams. Looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Fires the three, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
And that's really good recognition by the offensive player. When you're dribbling the ball up the court, if you see the defense take his eye off you for a second, if you're in range, you let that fly because it can also enhance your chances for an offensive rebound.
Short jumper misses.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Lets it fly from long range. Oh, knocks it down from three. That is great vision to set it up. Prince there for the rebound. To Dinwiddie. Fires the three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. To Leonard. Rises for the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Dinwiddie from long range. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Jared Allen has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Leonard knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Durant. He was all over him. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew,